Drummond already this year has had 6 games of 20 points and 20 rebounds. So that is what he does. They probably need a scouting report on him. The opposing coach is Dwayne Casey, who, of course, is a big fan of his. He coached him in Toronto last year.
This one, he's a big, strong guy. He crashes into L.A. He's listed at 6'11", 280. He's all of that.
Aldridge. And he takes the lid off of it.
Yeah, how about L.A. hanging in the air?
A little confused as to what they exactly wanted there.
Well, Drummond had his guy pinned underneath, but he's not a great free throw shooter.
How about that? DeMar DeRozan with an and one.
Casey has instructed his guys that they're going to be in trouble if they go for any of DeMar's head fakes. The more I watch him play.
Griffin toes the line, got the 3. Blake Griffin. He's shooting like 84% from the floor. Aldridge and L.A. pops the jumper. Spurs back within 2 now. 11. It comes back out to Brown. Now Bullock. Griffin.
That's a tough shot.
Well, he's hit on 10 games this year. He's made 4 or more threes.
I mean, I don't know. I would say about 6 or 8 points more a game, which is a lot.
Drummond with the steal and the slam, and Pop calls a timeout. Third time they've had that kind of streak. Jackson trying to put an end to it, and the Pistons continue with their run.
Back in my day, because you have so many long shots and long rebounds.
Bullock off the iron, Drummond with a tip in.
Yeah.
Oh, look back door, nothing there. Now one-on-one against Davis Bertans.
Guarding a guy who's all-world and been an all-star pretty much every year he's been in the league. Gonna need a little bit of help on the perimeter.
Brown dances his way to the rim. As we go to the second quarter, Spurs trailing by 6. Blake Griffin, big damage coming from Griffin with 13 in that first quarter. Bryn Forbes on the Michigan.
The ball swings around, 1-2 dribbles right into that mid-range shot.
Both teams have had 10-0 runs in this game. Spurs with a lead of 1. DeRozan off balance, got it to go! Oh, mama, what a play!
Maybe not a tougher shot in this game.
DeRozan to White on the drive over Drummond. Goodness gracious!
This kid just knows how to play.
Derek White, fearless!
This young man, the play already. He was already making his move before he caught it. Beautiful little floater over the top of Drummond. A nice focus, able to absorb the foul. Derek White playing lights out.
Spurs on a 20-2 run. Have 7 apiece for Bellinelli and Derek White. Here is Kennard out of Duke to Griffin. Watch out. Oh! Davis went right after him, but Griffin is able to adjust and get the basket.
Himself wide open along the baseline.
4:45 to go here, first half. Kennard from Bullock. And he hits the triple. Luke Kennard averaging nearly 7 points a game.
Pop didn't like the last 2 wide open threes by the Pistons plenty of times.
No, I can't believe that.
Oh my goodness.
Here's Blake Griffin on the drive and 1.
Griffin senses that alley. You saw it right there. Takes advantage. And if you're going to foul him, you have to foul him because he's too strong.
Jarek in the paint. Back out to Davis. 3:05 to go in the half. Cross court to Mills. Patty lets it fly, and it is good again. Glossy knocks down a
best baseline step back. He throws a ball fake at the defense. He's just constantly keeping you off balance.
White got tripped up, and Jackson gets the shooter's roll. On the drive.
I got just a little too fancy with that one.
Bullock for 3. Got to respect his shooting ability. Here is Aldridge against Blake Griffin. And L.A. Nothing but the bottom.
He's given Griffin problems in the past.
Spurs turn it over again, unfortunately. Here is Griffin against L.A. Quite a matchup, and the reverse layup is good. 65-59 as Griffin with 22 already.
I think the players have to realize now that the officials.
Bryn Forbes knocks down another 3.
A great find there from Derek White.
8:42 here in the third quarter. Ball deflected. Here comes DeRozan with it. Looking to Aldridge, and LaMarcus with the flush.
Big fella getting out and running the floor.
We'll have more on that coming out of our next break.
All right, in the steal, DeMar DeRozan puts the bounce pass on the money.
DeRozan with it. 5.5 remaining in the third.
Got a little guy, and I love it.
And one for DeMar DeRozan.
It's too strong. Size. The first time I really got next to him, and he's just bigger and stronger than what you think he is, and overwhelmed Brown there. Primary scorer right now, so he's got to remain aggressive.
Blake Griffin pulls him back within 14. And the rookie's got 3 fouls. Here is Griffin against Powell, steps through and scores.
That was a good contest there from Powell. Gasol, just better offense from Lure.
And then DeRozan comes back to answer. Spurs need to bucket there to push it back to 12. And Griffin has pretty much been scoring at will at the other end. It's just the Spurs have had more help. Blake lost the ball, got it back, and pours it in.
And still makes a tough shot there.
Yeah.
And here it is. Knocks back Davis Bertans. You see Powell comes over, and there's the contest. Almost got a piece of it.
10-point game, 2:40 remaining third quarter. Bellinelli off to DeRozan. Tough shot. Get in there. It does as DeRozan. You mentioned many times the guy is such an outstanding. Brown on the drive with 8 on the shot clock. Swings it out to Stanley Johnson. Inside, nice pass to find Lure for 2.
It's almost where you want to treat.
At 29 from 3. They put up a bunch. They're 8 of 28. Shot clock beater there.
There you go.
Hurdle keeps.
Mars played enough with Jakob to know that he can get it done here in the paint area. Nice spin move and try to make some hay here with Drummond and Blake Griffin off the floor.
DeRozan to Bellinelli, the fadeaway off the window and good. Marco Bellinelli.
Go with, once again, a great cut. Slips the screen there and just fading away to keep that shot away from Lure.
Marco, he's got to be off balance.
That's right.
Kind of plays into his game. And Lure's got it going the other way.
Oh my God.
Team comes, Forbes. LA the rebound. And he's fouled.
Should be an and one. Once again.
And they do give it to him. League as far as fewest. San Antonio has had 8 so far tonight. 5 in the second half. Aldridge fouled. Get in. It does. Off the window. Another and one for Marcus Aldridge.
Talk about it all the time. Oh, LA brings the ball into his hand. Going in the corner that matters the most.
Kennard kicks it off wide open. Drummond, and a pop-up shot is good.
Not an easy shot though there.
Coming in here tonight, 52% after last year's 61, but a career 42%er as DeRozan answers with a floater the other way.
And then their defense, they have a lack of communication there. No switch, and DeMar DeRozan gets himself an easy pop-up shot to be your Budweiser. Play the game.
Drummond with the dunk on the feed from Griffin. Bertans drops it off. Pirtle back out to DeRozan. Lays it up easy. Spurs again by 15 now, 104-59. They went on a 14-6 run to get that 15-point lead, and now exchange buckets as we approach the 5-minute mark.
Rights the ship, and they're playing well.
Bullock, rebound Drummond. And one.
Look like somebody take a look at it, and again, he's impossible to keep off the glass. Yeah, Pirtle had him held around his waist. Every single possession. There's not enough possessions for the Pistons to get back in this one.
Mills on the drive all the way, and Patty gets it to fall, and that gives the Spurs their largest lead of the night of 18 to Bullock.
Almost threw that out of bounds, but they're taking too long to get a shot up.
Now Jackson on the drive with the dunk. And Greg Popovich moves up the coaching wins ladder in a couple of categories as Pop, 1,221 wins in his career, ties for third all-time with Jerry Sloan, and his 518th career road win is second all-time.